Hello guys and welcome back to Tim's TCG. Today we are going to take a look at a deck that is not only very tanky but also can deal high amounts of damage. Let's have a look at the deck list. So, the deck we are going to play today is Cynthia's Garchomp. Cynthia's Garchomp is a fighting type Pokemon with 330 HP. There is a tool called Cynthia's Power Weight that gives your Cynthia's Pokemon 70 HP. So our Garchomp can reach up to 400 HP. This is a huge number, very few decks can actually one-shot. Cynthia's Garchomp is a stage 2 Pokemon, and the stage 1 Pokemon, Cynthia's Gabite, can set up your deck on its own. It has the ability Champion's Call that lets you search your deck for any Cynthia's Pokemon. So as long as you get out one Gabite, your setup is super good. We have also Cynthia's Roserade. This stage 1 Pokemon has the ability that every Cynthia's Pokemon deals 30 more damage, and the great part about this, it's stackable. We play Toedscruel because Gholdengo is one of our worst matchups, and we can just deny them their superiors by playing Toedscruel. Spiritomb is our one price attacker that can be very important depending on the situation. We are going to play an Arven build, so we play 3 Arven, 3 Ionos, 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Lillies, 2 Hilda, and 1 Turo. The Hilda is especially important that in the case that if you don't set a Gabite up in a natural way, you can find it by that, and you can also grab our ace pack, Neo Upper Energy. Neo Upper Energy is super good so that we can use Garchomp's second attack. Premium Power Pro is one of the 3 new cards in our deck. This item card allows our fighting type Pokemon to deal 30 more damage. So it's like an additional Roserade, but only for this turn. To get our setup completed, we're going to play 4 Buddy Poffin and 2 Fighting Gongs. Fighting Gong is the second new card that got added in this deck, and this card allows you to either grab a fighting type Pokemon or a fighting energy. We also play 1 Ultra Ball so that we have 1 more out and can find Toedscruel in case we need. Night Stretcher and Super Rod are our recovery. 1 Rare Candy for the occasional situation where you need to evolve instantly into Garchomp and wanna exclude Gabite. Besides Cynthia's Power Weight, we're going to play 1 Air Balloon and 1 TM Evolution. TM Evolution is pretty good if you're going second, and Air Balloon is so that we don't get stuck with Toedscruel in the active. Forest of Vitality is the 3rd new card we are playing. This stadium allows our grass type Pokemon to evolve during the turn they got benched. There's 1 exclusion, and that is if you are going first and it's your first turn, you can't evolve your Pokemon. Town Store is the other stadium we are going to play. Since we have many tools in the deck and we don't want to play Arven every turn, this is a great stadium to find everything that we need. So, this is the deck list. It's time to see the deck in action. Okay guys, welcome to our first game. With Cynthia's Garchomp, we always want to go second. The reason behind that is so that we can utilize TM Evolution. If we don't have it, we can grab it through Arven or through Town Store, and we can set up our bench pretty effectively on our first turn. Let's see, your opponent will go first. That's great. Okay, let's see what our starting hand looks like. Oof. Actually, we are going to bench Toedscruel. these were some fighting energies. Could be Cerulege, could be Lucario, but with that many fighting energies, how many were that? 4. Okay, we're going to take our mulligan. Yeah, it's Cerulege. Most likely our setup will be the one Gible. We will most likely grab another Gible with the Fighting Gong. And I think that will be everything that we will do here. But if we get an Arven or a draw supporter as our top deck, that would be huge. Okay, so they did use that. Huh. Oh, this is actually kinda nice for us. Grab the second Gible and attach. Do we want to play anything else right now? I don't think so, so we are going to TM Evolution, target both. One Gabite, second Gabite, let's real fast check, 2-2. Okay, so we got everything that we need. We will be able to attack next turn since we have the Neo Upper, but I think depending on what they are doing, we will grab the fighting energy with Hilda. Yeah, so let's see, 5 energies already in the discard pile. There goes number 6. Okay, from this point on, Garchomp sets up itself. So we can use Gabite and grab any Cynthia's Pokemon, so we can take even more Gibles or Roselias and stuff like that. Okay. They took a 1-prizer, that is totally fine with us. We are going to start with Champion's Call. We will definitely grab another Gible, since we already have the Gabite in hand. Since we will... Are we going to play Hilda here? I think so. So we could actually grab just one more of them. Play the Hilda to grab our Garchomp and our fighting energy. Evolve here. Attach for turn. We will not be able to one-shot here. But we will draw some cards. The first attack is very good, since you are always going to draw cards with it if you got Iono or stuff like that. So you can't get really stuck with this deck, because when you use this attack, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in hand. This is super good for us. The second good thing for us is that we are going that we can actually use the second attack to one-shot the Cerulege. Okay, so they bossed another 1-prizer. We are totally fine with that. Of course, it would be better for us if they didn't, but it's not too bad. Now we are going to grab one Roselia. Let's see if we can grab anything. Yeah, we can actually grab another one through Poffin. We don't want the Spiritomb right now, since we always have the bench space, but we want them to attack us first, so that we get some value out of Garchomp. Not Garchomp, but Spiritomb. I am actually tempted to Night Stretcher for Gible here, but I won't do that. I'll actually grab another Garchomp, evolve here, and how do we attach? Okay, so we have one more fighting energy in the discard, so we can do it like that and take the knockout here and draw 2 more cards before we take the prize. This is very important in case you're going to play this deck in real life. You first draw until you have 6 cards in hand, and only then you are going to take your prize cards. If it would be the other way around, we would only be able to draw 1 card in this scenario. Okay, so it's 160 plus the 30 is 190 damage right now. So we would need to find a Cynthia's, what's the tool's name? Cynthia's power up, I think. But okay, so if we find the Iono, we can evolve here. We need to grab the energy so that we can actually one-shot it, because the second attack says that you have to discard all energies from this Pokemon. This is why the Neo Upper Energy is so good in this deck. With one attach, you can use the second attack already. This is just huge for us. Okay, let's see what we can grab. Okay, there's the next fighting energy. Another great thing about Garchomp is that it has no retreat cost. So even though we discard the energy here, we don't get stuck. We can always pivot out of the active and make and put another Garchomp in our active spot to draw up again and go on from there. Okay, let's see what they are going to do. They have 9 energies in the discard right now. Most likely will... Okay, they will not attack here. 9 energies are 180, so they are at 210 damage right now. Okay. Okay, we are going to attach for turn. We don't actually need to do anything else here. Yeah, we want to go back to even prices, so we just take the 1 prizer here. They, if they don't evolve now, they are screwed anyways. And if they evolve, we can still one-shot them. Okay, there's the fighting energy. Will he draw 3? Yes, he will. Huh. Seems like there's nothing he can do really. So this game should be pretty free. Okay, he's going to attack for 70. We don't care about that since we have another Garchomp ready and he's not able to take 3 prizes in 1 turn. Okay, 10, so it's 230 right now. Is he going to take the... okay, he's going to take the Roselia. Hopes that... No, he takes the knockout to be at 2 prizes as well. Yeah. So we can just go into the active. Finally a power weight. We can also attach here. Do we actually... I think we are going to attach here. So, yeah. Oh, this is huge. The 2 exact cards, that would be great for us. And we attack for 130 damage. And we draw a new hand. Okay. Let's see what he's able to do. We actually Iono'd here because he got one Cerulege through his Ultra Ball. We want him to have it on the bottom of his deck. Let's see if it worked. Seems like, okay, this was a great game 1. Yeah, let's go into the second game. Okay guys, welcome back to game 2. Let's see if we are going to go second this time. Well, we sadly didn't win. Let's have a look. I'll have to go first. Okay. Oh, this hand would be so amazing. Going second. Yeah. We would have had everything. Oh, against Dragapult. This is actually kind of interesting matchup. If we are able to get 2 Garchomps on the field, they always can only 2-shot it. And if we are able that they can only, so that if they have to hit both of them, this would be amazing for us, since we could use the Spiritomb then to 1-shot them. Okay, we're going to play in Boss's Orders here. We just want to grab the TM Evolution. We will grab a Fighting Gong just to have it next turn. Attach for turn. Put TM Evo there and evolve into 2 Gabites. So next turn we will try to set up 1 Garchomp at least, and if possible 2 Roselias or maybe even Roserades. That would be awesome, but we are fine like this. In this matchup, it's pretty important to put the what are their names? The power up tools, I think. Are they power up? For some reason I can't. Yeah, power weight. For some reason I can't get this into my head. We definitely grab another Gabite. So we still have 2 of the Champion's Call abilities. Then we're going to grab 1 Roselia. Put that here. Going to grab 1 Garchomp. The sad thing is that we so we want to take out their Dracloak. Yeah, we want to. We have to do it like that. I actually don't like the fact that we attach the the Air Balloon to the Gabite, but I think it's kind of necessary. I am also going to put down Toedscruel here, because Dragapult plays a lot of Night Stretchers and we are able to deny them. Okay, we will get item locked another turn, but that is no problem for us. Oh yeah, there we see it. Are we, or will we be able to find another boss's orders? Oh, they'll get a huge hand. Okay. Benching Pheasantipity here is kind of risky for them, since Pheasantipity has fighting weakness. So we are almost always able to one-shot it, especially if we have one Roserade in play. Okay, let's see what they can do here. We will be able to set up even further here. Okay. 2 fighting energies. Is he actually playing a Crispin build, maybe? Okay, we don't really care about the item lock. Grab one of those, set it up, grab one Garchomp, and we actually attach it, evolve here, and do we Iono them? I think so. Yeah, there's nothing we really need. Okay. So we have 310 HP left. They would need to find Rare Candy, Dusknoir, the other energy they need, Dragapult. I mean, it is possible. But with this, it's not possible any longer for them. We can actually do it like that. And then we can draw a lot of cards, 4 to be exact, and take another prize so that we are back on even prices. Okay. Why would they recon directive before they use Fez? Is there any good reason to do that? I don't think so. So we are at 380, even with everything I just counted together. It wouldn't be enough. Okay. They can get rid of the Roserade here. Unfair. They are playing unfair stamp. Okay. Seems like a pretty old school build, but it's fine with me. It's still Dragapult, so it's still a good deck, right? Okay. And they get another, so it's they deal up to 300 damage. We would survive that. And they have Lilies. Oh my god. They are so deep into their deck. This is amazing. Okay. So they could go 5, 5, 5 on the Gabite, so they would need another 10. Then they use... No. What? Okay. But is it possible for him... No, he can't, right? Okay. Let's see, he will most likely take out the Gabite. He won't. Okay. I mean, I am fine with that. 100%. I just grab another Garchomp. Evolve this. This would be 5, 290. Put this here, put this here, and then so we have 340. We would survive with 10. Yeah, he shouldn't be able, even if he gets off 2 Dusknoirs. So we just hit and draw, I think. Okay, there we have the boss. So, this would be 4 prices. I would be down to 3. If he Dusknoirs the Garchomp with the 40 damage on it, then he uses Counter Catcher. These are 4 prices, 5 prices. No, he shouldn't be able to do 6 prices, right? Oh. Okay. So he takes Roselia with that. Night Stretcher. Oh god, he has everything. Okay, let's see. Counter catchers, this one, of course. Then 50 on here. Does he have an Iono? Didn't play a supporter yet, I think. No, he didn't. Okay. This Iono actually hurts. Okay. So if he's not able to take 6 prizes here, I am fine with that. I don't understand why he didn't put down the Halucha. So these are 4 prizes. He can't do more. And then we just use Garchomp in the active, attach, and win from there on, I think. I hope I didn't miss anything. No. Okay, I didn't. Huh. It was a nice turn. Most definitely, but yeah. Tonight, yeah. And that's game. Okay. Okay, guys. These were the games with Garchomp. This deck just is so amazing. If you are able to set it up, this deck is so much fun. You always draw cards. You're super tanky. You deal high amounts of damage. I actually might be tempted to play this in Lil. I don't know if any of you guys are going to Lil as well. Let me know. I would highly appreciate if we could meet up there, do like a small talking round, stuff like that. Yeah. As always, let me know how you like the deck. I'll put the deck list in the description so you can copy it and try it out for yourself. And yeah, have a great time with it. Okay, so I hope to see you next time again back on Tim's TCG. Bye bye.